Yeah.
Yeah, I see like the 180 of us, about 12 of us have our videos on. So that's like a really, really expected
great.
number. That's fine. I mean, I can imagine it's an afternoon. You guys are probably sleeping, lying on your couch, thinking chal kya raha hai, yet another course, somebody has come in, masterclass. Firstly, kudos to all the professors and all the teachers at Pearl. You know, I'm just coming from another Juilliard, another design school. It's so difficult for teachers to manage what they are doing. So guys, give a huge round of applause to all the faculties who are here, because it's getting mad. My mother is a professor herself, and I know, you know, what she goes through, you know, and pehle hota tha ki, you know, used to say children quiet, and now teachers are like children speak, you know, you're at home. So it's not really easy. So what I'm going to try and do today is get you guys to speak, get you guys to participate, and get you guys to like have fun together. For that, I need to see a few more faces. So I'm going to count till 10. If I don't see more faces, I'm going to log off and I'm going to be like, okay, I'm not participating in this anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So balti kar lo apne fatafat. Come on, guys. And the last count is okay. There are already more people joining in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for showing your lovely faces. We are about to begin the beauty contest. I'm joking. Beauty contest. There's no beauty contest. The idea of looking at each other's faces is only to feel more human, right? I mean, imagine on social media, we have got these display pictures, and on Zoom call, we don't even have those. So all I see is, you know, nothing. Or at the most, I see initials. Likita, good morning. Hi Shreya, hi Chirashri, hi Himadri, hi Amir, hi Sakshi, hi Mohammed Zaid, hi Vikas.
Hello, sir.
Hi guys, how are you? Unmute yourself and tell me, how are you all?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good, sir.
I'm not sir, my name is Krishan, and even if you don't like it for today, call me that instead of sir. I would prefer that. What I'm going to do today with you all is like, let me ask you guys this, right? What do you want me to do? Like, I can show you design work. I can show you, I can have conversations with you, stories, or I can show you magic. Magic is a hobby. I design my own magic tricks. So that's something I do. Or we could keep it fluid. We could keep it a mix of all of those things. So just type it out. What do you want me to do? Show you some design work, show you magic, or just stories, or mix this. Come on, all of you, just write out answers. Meanwhile, I'll also share my screen. And let me know if you can see my screen, right? Okay. Would you like to make it interactive? Would you guys like to participate with me in this? Or would you like it like a broadcast that only I talk? Just type that also for me. It would be fun if we do it interactive. Okay. Would you guys like to participate, or would you, okay, participate. Okay, great. So those of you writing participate, remember I'm going to call you to participate along with me. So today's session is what I call What's Your Thing? Okay. Am I audible, guys? I want you to unmute yourself and just say yes one last time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. इतनी बार बता दिया फिर भी sir आप मुझे बोल रहे हो, please मत बोलो अभी. I have not reached that level yet to get that respect from you. So this is a little background about me. I'm an engineer first, and then I moved to design. In between, I also worked with the Commonwealth Games around 11 years back, where I was participating with the Indian contingent and helping them set up a lot of things, starting from cleaning their sewage to getting them reach the right stadium at the right time, to celebrating birthdays when they would not follow protocol and their parents would fly from other cities. So before I went into the design or experience design or product design space, I've already, you know, kind of phased what it takes to design a system. And NID taught me, you know, the idea of the systems design, and looking at my master's in industrial design. From there, I went to Berlin a little semester where I studied industrial design as well. And then I moved to Munich, where I did a couple of years in product design, hardcore industrial design. And then since the last 6 years, I've been in Mumbai, where I work in this multidisciplinary design studio called Sideways, which was started by one big shot in Indian advertising, the same guy who's done Cadbury Khane Ke Baad Kuch Meeta Ho Jaye, Fevicol, and so on and so forth. And I lead the product design vertical for them. On the right side, what you see is a brand I personally run. It's my personal project where we do events in music, poetry, art, storytelling, magic, theater, comedy, etc., etc. These are certain brands I've worked with in the last 8 years. And should you guys want to talk to any of these brands, if you have, as students, crazy project ideas, just feel free to DM me on Instagram or LinkedIn or anything. I'll be happy to share these connections with you all. And if as design faculties also you think there's something that we need to collaborate, you can go and check out my website or Sideways website, and we're happy to engage in those conversations as well. If there are certain questions specifically you want to ask about what we've been up to, what you see on the left side is a fitness equipment I designed for a company called Milon Q. It is an equipment where you don't use weights, rather there is electronics inside, which means that nobody's judging anyone, because when you lift heavy weights, everybody knows how strong you are, right? And the other people are looking at you and like, whoa. But in this, nobody knows, because the machine adjusts for you. The machine knows how heavy can you lift, because you put your card there and it knows, okay, this is Shitesh right now on the machine, so on and so forth. So if you go and check out Milon Q, M-I-L-O-N-Q, that was one of my thesis projects at that place, which is now a real product being sold outside called Milon Circuits. What you see in the center is a trophy. Yes, that's a trophy we designed for Star. We had designed Reimagine Awards for them, and this is actually done with an artist in London called Peter Layton, where I can take you through this process, or you could check out on my website as well, where we went around how do we bring a celestial object to celebrate. And this object is almost a symbolic of bringing an element of outer space in your hands. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni was the chief guest, said, I don't want to give it away. I wish I could take it myself. But unfortunately, he had to give it to the winners of that year. That was Swiggy. What you see on the right side is the packaging which we did for rainwear company called Zeal. It is India's largest manufacturer of raincoats. And they said, how can we redesign? And there's an entire case study of this as well, which you could go check. But this idea of this drop that you see here was sold to package children's rainwear. What were we solving for? We were solving for the fact that single-use plastic was banned in Maharashtra because of its environmental impacts. And so
just to stop you for a little, students are raising hands and saying, if you can just go a little slow.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you for slowing me down. Okay, so for Zeal, which is a rainwear company, we were told that you need to come up with a solution, the packaging of which is reusable, because single-use plastic will be banned in Maharashtra. So we had to make something that could be beyond what it is. So for adults, we did like these crazy sling bags, and for kids, we also made games like you see on this packaging. We also designed kitchen products for Borosil. What you see on the left is called the flip tray, which when they had these borosilicate tubes, which are essentially the same tubes that are used in chemical labs. And Borosil was moving from a labware company to a consumer segment company. So we had to use the same tubes and come up with ideas that could work in the Indian market. But we had to see that these tubes actually create this clinging sound, you know, and in the Indian consumer's head, it could break. So we had to ensure the glass never touches any other surface, but the food is only packaged in glass. So this is one of those outcomes that you see out here, a minimal single opening tray where you can access 3 different types of condiments. It's called the flip tray. What you see in the center are models we designed with Amir Khan, his foundation called Pani Foundation, that was done to teach villagers water harvesting when there was a very big drought a few years ago. And now it's an annual affair where these training modules are taken to different villages and they're taught these systems of how to, you know, like harvest water. Because if I teach you watershed management through theory, I'm going to draw graphs, I'm going to draw charts, and I'm going to tell you the angles, and it won't make sense to you even though you're so educated. Now imagine those not so literate villagers. So that is what we had done for them, almost like the school experiment. We made these 3 feet by 4 feet models that could be packed and taken there and demonstrated using a can, which would demonstrate like rain falling, and basis the angle and the structures that you see, they would see water retaining and going under the structures where we had these plexiglass units. I hope I'm going at the right speed. I've got so much to share with you all that I'm hopeful I'm able to do a lot of justice to it and interact with you also. What you see on the right side is one of our innovations. It's a concept which we hope will disrupt the toy industry. It's a new kind of a dice. It's a new dice that lights up when you roll it randomly in either red or green. So we have put a level of play pattern, which we are trying to disrupt it through adding one more dimension. So you will not only get 1 to 6, you can get 1 to 6 in either red or green. And now depending on what meaning you ascribe to red and green, there will be many games possible. For example, if Shitesh rolls it and he gets a 4 that is red in color, he has to go back 4 steps in the gameplay, because 4 means red means go back and green means go forward. So if he's on 98 and he's playing snakes and ladders and he gets a 2, but it's red, he goes back to 96, where there could be a snake. Now imagine if Ritika says I'm red and Kiran says I'm green. So Kiran rolls the dice, but he gets red, Ritika gets to move. So the idea of exchanging destinies when you allocate colors to people. Now imagine rolling 2 dices and teaching children mathematics by asking them to multiply 2 numbers. And red is assigned negative and green is assigned positive. So you're essentially adding a vector to a simple scalar device of a dice. And with that, we have actually built a bunch of board games. I could possibly, at the end of it, today's event, show you the TV ad that's going to run on TVs like Disney and Nickelodeon and so on and so forth for kids with this dice as well. So this was presented at Nuremberg Toy Fair last year and received a great response. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, the manufacturing had to be moved from China to India. So there's a lot of things around that of how we went about doing that. And finally, we have a great manufacturer. We are done manufacturing. We are currently testing and we are currently getting consumer feedback. That's all going, touch wood, really well for us. And we are innovation partners with Hamleys globally. So in case any of you are interested in toy design and things like that, you should definitely write to me later, because I also lead the innovation department for them. Yeah, what you see on the left is something I really indulge in and I love. It's called magic. I designed my own magic tricks. In fact, last year, 2020, they was there, I started the Pune Design Festival with a half-an-hour magic act where I presented magic that I had actually designed myself. So I don't know if maybe I should pause the screen share and you should see the screen now. Maybe this is the right time to plug in a little quick magic trick. So you guys might be aware of certain magic tricks like this red cloth. I'm not sure if you know why magicians use the red color, because red is very powerful. As designers, you know that, right? You can't really miss this color. I want you to completely focus as I put this red color cloth in my hand. And while we're doing it on Zoom call, guys, I'm not doing real life editing. I'm just going to vanish this cloth in front of you. You see it goes away, and when you click once, it can come back. So what I believe is that all of magic is designed. All of magic has been designed by someone. Like this trick that I'm just going to show you has been designed by a German scientist. So I want now 3 volunteers to tell me with their videos on if they're going to help me demonstrate something about storytelling and magic for all of us right now. Can I just have 3 volunteers raise your hands? If not, I'm going to have to pick from people who have the videos on. Unmute yourself, guys. Okay, I'll have Tisha, I'll have Likita, and I'll have Tushita. Guys, hi. Okay, there's a deck of cards I've got here. Okay, I'm going to put it on my shoulder. Okay, you might be wondering what's to do with design right now, but most of design is storytelling. Now look at this. Likita, Tushita, and Tisha. I don't know you guys. You've never met me. Is that right? Likita, I want you to unmute yourself and hold this deck. It's an invisible deck of cards. Hold this and just shuffle it up. Okay. And now open them out and show them to Tushita. And Tushita, you can pull out any card that you like.
Okay.
Tushita, unmute yourself. Pull out the card.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Tushita, what card do you see there? What number do you see there?
Can I tell you K?
Yeah, just tell the number.
Okay, it's K.
I'm sorry?
It's K.
K, king. Okay, great. So I want you to give it to Tisha now. Okay, Tisha.
Okay.
Tushita has selected a K. Tisha, now you have a free will. You can decide if it's red or black. You see the card and tell me if it's red or black.
Red.
Red, okay. Can you just give it to Amir now?
Sure.
Amir, unmute yourself and tell us if it's king, is it diamonds or hearts?
It's hearts.
Hearts.
King of
Amir,
hearts.
give that card to now Asha Gulati ji.
Asha ma'am, please
Asha
have
ma'am.
it.
Yeah. Asha ma'am, can you please unmute yourself? Okay, here's the chance, right? You're the faculty. So you have a veto power over all these kids now. You can say any number and change it. Whatever number you want. Oh, couldn't hear you. Can you guys hear her? I couldn't hear her.
I guess
8.
8.
Okay, she said 8. She's written 8. So, but do you want to change the color as well, or do you want to keep it the same? Hearts. She's typing. That seems to be. Change it to black. Okay, change to black. I'll go to Kunal, sir. Sir, please, can you unmute yourself? Now we are, sir, we have changed with a few people and we have reached to 8 that is black in color. You have the card in your hand. Can you tell me if it's spades or clubs? Clubs. Okay, 8 of clubs. Now this is completely magic because 6-7 people decided against each other. They debated. That's exactly how design process works. We kill each other's ideas and we build a new idea. and we'd use the 8 of clubs. And sir, can you now give it back to who was the first person who had all the cards? Likita. Sir, can you put it back, the 8 of clubs? But before you do that, can you reverse it? Front side up and give it back to Likita. So just act like you're putting back the cards for Likita. Likita will collect from you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Likita, you have all the cards now except one card that is facing the other side. First I'll put it ulta, right? So which is that card that is facing the other side? 8 of clubs, is it?
8 of club. Yeah.
Okay, now hear me out, guys. This is completely random because it's so magical, because there's some way I got this in my dream yesterday, you know, that you guys are going to say 8 of clubs together, you know, because in this deck that I haven't touched, I'm going to try opening this. You know, I want what I want you guys to know is that this. Can you guys see the cards when I'm opening them for you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see them, right?
Yeah, we can.
Open them slowly for you. As I start opening them slowly, you'll start realizing that actually there is one.
I can see club. I can see club.
Oh, you can see clubs, sir, but that's
But
5.
it is 5.
You can see 5. Oh, but there's one card, sir, that, oh, you put it opposite, right? You
Yeah.
put one card ulta.
Ulta, I can see that.
This card that you put ulta, sir, is indeed the 8 of clubs.
Oh, fantastic. Good.
Wonderful. So guys, your preparation starts much before your presentation. So it's not like, you know, it could have happened just now immediately. It had to be influenced some way. Now, your question is going to be, how can this guy influence 6 people in a room? You know, and people are like, how, wow. I mean, I'll give you the secret. But you promise me you'll keep that secret, okay? But before we go there, I'm going to move on. Okay, let me know if you can share my screen again. Okay, I'll continue. So now that we took a detour to magic, I enjoy drawing with both my hands because I find that to be a great mix of left and right brain skills. That on the right side is a Hollywood friend of ours called Greg Ellis, the guy behind music of Iron Man, Matrix, Avengers, etc. in Prabha Devi with us last year. I mean, pre-pandemic times. So I'm going to move on. At Sideways, we have kind of changed our business verticals a lot as well, because we used to have long-term projects, and now during the pandemic, we started a lot of what we call recovery lab for a lot of brands. So this is the space overall you should know that, you know, agencies are focusing on, to say that post-pandemic branding, post-pandemic product design, post-pandemic things completely are very different from how they used to be earlier, because now there's a new normal that's been associated to everything that we do. For example, with the rainwear company, we started seeing if we could design PPE kits with the same material, right? We started seeing, okay, with Urban company, we told them that now, okay, they are in the cleaning business, but they have to now pitch themselves as a company that is actually going to go and kill the coronavirus at people's homes. Or for RBL Bank, etc. You know, how do these companies go and make themselves contactless? Because it's the idea of social distancing. Okay, design, stories, magic. This is the space we are dabbling in right now today. So I thought, okay, I'll get you guys to now participate. Okay, so here's my question to you. Okay, let me ask this to Shweta. Shweta, hi. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Shweta, now, you know what? Here's the thing. Can you just quickly introduce yourself and tell me who you are, what do you do? Like.
So I'm Shweta. I'm right now in the city of Vadodara, state of Gujarat, and I'm doing level 0 at Pearl Academy.
Okay, well, that's fine. और बेटा वो सब तो ठीक है, करते क्या हो?
करते क्या हो? Color.
Okay.
Color. Yeah.
Okay, great. So here's the thing, right, guys? I have been to more, like I have probably spoken to more than 3,000, 4,000 designers in the last 2 years, you know. And this is one of our, what I call the thought traps of being a designer. You know, we step out of these usual boxes of saying, okay, you know what, I live in a house, that's a box. My living room is a box. My bedroom is a box. My bathroom is a box. My elevator is a box. I go to a shopping mall, it's a box. Everywhere we are boxed up, you know. And then there are these such creative humans right now on this call where like, I will step out of the box. I will get out there and I'll do something else. So they decide to go to these amazing design schools, to these amazing faculty, to learn from them this idea of thinking out of the box and doing things differently. Yet they have to live in those boxes. Yet we have to come back to the same houses. You know, our journey that we begin in the morning comes back to the same bedroom, and we have to sleep at the end of the day. So what we don't know, बीच में क्या कर रहे हैं? You know, we are eating, we are sleeping, we are talking to friends. There's so much that we do. And yet when we are asked, what do you do? We're like, I'm a designer. I'm a graphic designer. No, I'm a product designer. You know, and I mean, this is a country any which ways, even today after 70 years of independence, has no idea about what design is. I mean, designers ourselves, we don't know what design is. And there are chats that go on around, okay, what is product design? What is graphic design? Oh, maybe both of us are just designers. But what I want you guys to think now is your authenticity is not in the label that you have. It's in the things that you love doing. Okay, what I mean by that is, and let me come to that point straight away, is that this quarantine has, you know, allowed me, allowed you, I'm sure, a lot of retrospective inspection to say that who am I? And you know what I want you to do is, once you see on the right side, you know, that column of nouns versus verbs, write down. So each thing that you write for yourself, think I'm a designer, I'm an artist, I'm an engineer, I'm a doctor, I'm a teacher. Start writing what are the verbs associated with what you're saying. So when you design, what is it that you're doing? Are you drawing? Are you coloring? Are you painting? Are you walking? Are you talking? Because designers do hundreds of activities. And that is going to give people more a chance to understand who you are and what you do. Make sense? You can say yes or no.
Yes.
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 Okay, great. Okay, great. So here's the thing, right? There's Cafe Coffee Day and then there's Starbucks. You know, like chal kya raha hai, presentation to such other product design hoga, kaam dekhenge. What is going on? You know, I want to ask you guys, what business are these companies in?
Making coffee.
Who said that?
Tishita.
Okay, great. Any other answers? You can type, guys. It's fine. I know some of you are like probably not wanting to come on camera and say, what business is Cafe Coffee Days in, John? John is again, I can't hear John. Shreya?
Food industry.
Okay, people are like food industry, breakfast, beverages. Okay, great. Again, now look at it. This is the noun. Okay, these are all nouns. Coffee is a noun. This is a product being sold. People don't come to you because you sell a product.
So
People, yeah.
So maybe a lifestyle, like there's a huge difference between prices of Starbucks and Cafe Coffee Day. So they're selling a lifestyle and a whole story behind it. Like Starbucks is considered slightly more luxurious or something, and it's a Cafe Coffee Day maybe more everyday thing, like more.
Getting somewhere. You were getting somewhere. Yeah. Any other answers?
So I want to say something. So
Bolo na.
Starbucks has a thing of writing wrong names.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have a business of writing wrong names. So probably it is that.
Wrong names. They're in the business of writing wrong names. Yeah.
Probably just they never
Creativity.
get your name.
Definitely, you think different. You should join
Never
Apple.
get your name right. So probably if your name is Tisha, they'll somewhere write it very differently every time. They've never written my name right. So I guess
That's a very important insight. Maybe, you know, you should make a autocorrect for Starbucks, or maybe
Yeah.
you should brand Starbucks. Okay, here's the point, guys. Every brand out there, and you guys remember this. Okay, the biggest brand you will ever work on, that in your life you'll ever work on. I want you to just write the name of that brand right now, that you are dreaming to work on. You know, the biggest brand in your life that you think you will ever work on. Just type out that name right away. I want you guys to type out the name of the biggest brand you will ever work on, and I'll just read them out for you. And when I go to most of the companies, people usually say Apple mostly, but I want you guys to type that out for me. Marvel, okay. Okay, yeah, you got Disney, okay. Victoria's Secret, Gucci, Vogue, okay. Moschino, Louis Vuitton, okay. Adidas, great. Okay, here's the thing. The biggest brand you're ever going to work on is you. Okay, remember that. It's going to be you. The biggest brand you will ever work on is going to be you. And why are people going to come to you? Why are people going to be interested in the idea of you if you don't even realize that you are the biggest brand you're working on? You know, today's chat is about you, not me, right? So you need to be aware of who are you. Only then you will tell me who you are, right? Now, okay, coming back to Starbucks, and why did I give an example of Starbucks and Cafe Coffee Day is that every brand is based on an emotional truth. Okay, what do I mean by emotional truth? Emotional truth is that there are things happening in society, and when people interact with each other, they feel certain emotions. Is that true?
yes.
Unmute and say yes. Okay, great. So like while I'm talking to you guys are feeling something. Maybe some of you are feeling inspired. Maybe some of you are feeling bored. Maybe some of you are feeling kuch to chal raha hai, so on and so forth. So everything has an emotion involved. So now Cafe Coffee Day is based on this emotional truth. Youngsters do not have a place to hang out in cities. Is that true? So when youngsters want to hang out, they go to Cafe Coffee Day. Coffee is just incidental. They make money because they have to sell you something, right? But actually it's a space that they give you. And when you sit there, you buy coffee. Now Starbucks is based on the emotional truth that people want to work in a place that feels like home, that feels casual. So you will not be told, sir, please get up, you're not ordering coffee. No, at your home, you won't be told that. So they will ensure that as a part of their brand. And they will write your name because that gives them the idea that you are owning the place. So it feels like home. So that's a good point that somebody made there about Starbucks writing a name. So what I want you to know is that actually these are not coffee companies, you know. So when people want to meet for conversations and hanging out, they go to CCD. But when Cafe Coffee Day started saying, oh, a lot can happen over coffee, they started making it about coffee, they started dipping. They started competing, saying CCD, lounge, premium, this, that. No, people were not going there for coffee. People were going there to hang out. If they knew it, they would start video game parlors. They would start board games. They would start card games. And people would love doing that. So the same way, what is your emotional truth? Why do people come to you? You need to figure that out. Starbucks on the other side, like I just told you, is in the business of giving people a space to work. Do you know these guys on the screen?
Yes.
What business are they in? Tell me.
Show business.
Film industry.
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Okay, great. Okay, so here's the thing, right? This is what it is. All of these actors, most of Bollywood, is in the business of escape. You know, reality is boring. It's monotonous. वही रोज सुबह ऑफिस जाओ, रोज शाम को आओ, बीवी से लड़ाई करो, बच्चों को खाना खिलाओ. You know, क्या है? You know, I want an escape from this world. You know, so I want to go and watch a Bollywood film. And if I'm going to pay so much money for popcorn and cold drinks and the film, and I'm going to spend so much time in traffic getting there with my entire family, you better give me 3 hours of escape. Then don't give me 1.5 hours. Don't give me an art film of 90 minutes. You know, you give me an escape with full drama that doesn't look real because it's an escape from the real world. You know, it's like so creative people are like, I don't like Bollywood, you know, because it's like so unreal. That's what people are buying into. That idea is of escape. Now tell me, there are 3 types of escapes. The first escape is this young people wanting to escape in a space where they feel more macho. You know, so there's one of these actors is going to just take off his shirt in the first 5 seconds. Which one of them is going to be? Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, or Amir Khan? Sabko pata hai, so intelligent. So why is it so? Because Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, and Amir Khan is in the business of giving escape to young people who want to feel macho. That's the brand he's working on. That's his personal brand. Now you could say, oh, but his skill is acting. No, that's fine. I mean, but his brand is on giving us. Sorry, I'm talking about Salman Khan, not Amir Khan. Salman Khan is in the business of giving creative escapes. No, giving escapes to people who are just feeling macho. You know. Now there's another guy who wants it purpose-driven. Who's like, okay, youngsters, maybe their wives, maybe their girlfriends, etc. Whoever wants to, go out there and feel purposeful and wants to still escape. Who's that? Shah Rukh Khan or Amir Khan?
Maybe Amir Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's more fit with Amir Khan because he's coming up with these things like PK or things on mental health, like Tare Zameen Par, so on and so forth. He's this idea of perfectionist. Like he'll take you to a creative escape. You're going to learn a lot, get inspired, do something in your life. And there's the third guy who's like, okay, you know what? The husband, the wife, the saas, the sasur, the bache, everybody will come and want to dance with me. I'm going to dance with everyone. Who's this guy?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, romance as well, but with the entire family coming together, This is the same insight of Disney. Disney is working on the emotional insight that the entire family should smile together. The entire family is looking for togetherness. So Disney ke andar aap jaoge Disneyland mein, so even the janitor there is going to look at you and just smile at you. Like, why are you smiling? It's like they've instructed me to do this. But that's the brand purpose, to make the family smile. All the content is designed accordingly. So Shah Rukh Khan is not going to do intelligent things which family cannot watch. So when parents are like, oh, Shah Rukh Khan film, the grandparents will also go and watch. They know that. And so what happens? Salman Khan is talking to a lot of youngsters. He's got a big audience, even though he's 50 years old now. But he's captured that audience over years. But Amir Khan has got the audience even after they get married and want to still watch him. And Shah Rukh Khan has got them forever hooked. So when Shah Rukh Khan starts to come out of his brand and say, okay, I'll make something macho, RA1 or something of that kind, he fails. Because he's going out of his emotional truth of his brand. But the other guys, they are not failing. They continue. Because here's the idea, right? You can take a screenshot of it if you like, or you can check it out on my Instagram later. Family looking for an escape together, Shah Rukh Khan. Young audience, Salman Khan. Seeking purpose, Amir Khan. But you know what? This next slide is a magical slide for you guys. great actors know their craft. Pankaj Tripathi, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Nasruddin Shah, the late Irfan Khan, but great brands know their why. Why are people coming to them? So a part of being a great designer for you all is to also be a part of become a great brand and tell your story authentically. And no, the people that I'm talking about here are not unauthentic. They're very authentic. They're very good in their skill set, but they know what people are buying into. Why are people coming to you? So I want you guys to think about it again. So when I ask you who you are, what do you do, and I give you 30 seconds today, if you all end up saying, I'm a designer, I study in Pearl, I do this, I do that. That's like Shah Rukh Khan coming and saying, hey, I'm an actor in Bollywood. I work in 3-hour films, in which there's an interval after 90 minutes where you can eat popcorn. Oh, that's true in a way, but that's not true. There's so much more to him. So what is it that in you, I do these exercises separately in workshops where I help people figure out their whys. We do that for big brands. We do it for small startups. We do it for everyone. But this becomes very critical. Before you know why you do what you do, you cannot go on doing what you do. Otherwise, you're lost and you're just trying to look at what you do. And remember the verbs, the verb part that I just told you. Milind Soman, a great example of a personal brand. He doesn't call himself an environmentalist. He doesn't call himself an athlete. He doesn't call himself an actor. No. Go and check out his media, social media, PR, etc. His social media will tell you he's a tree hugger and running person. If you don't believe me, go and check out his Instagram. Why is he calling himself a running person? He's behaving on the verbs. He's owning running as a space. So when Airtel wants to do a marathon, they're not going to an athlete. They're going to Milind Soman. He's owning the space of warmth by saying, I'm a tree hugger. So if you guys have other interests beyond what you do as designers, try figuring that out. So you know what? Do that right now. Take a pen and paper. If you don't have, use it on your phone. Write 10 things that you love doing apart from what you do as designers. So don't talk about designing. Don't talk about sketching. Don't talk about coloring. It would be anything. I've given you some examples there: eating, sleeping, dreaming, walking, talking, laughing, sharing, traveling, digging, searching, selling, teaching, so on and so forth. Write down 10 things right now. And let me have one volunteer who wants to discuss this with me so I can help you build your why right away. And everybody else can witness that. So, Kiran, would you like to volunteer?
Okay.
Okay. Kiran, you're on mute, but I can still hear you. How's that possible?
So that was me.
Oh, there are two Kirans.
No. So like
John,
I was
okay.
like trying to
John,
come up.
okay, let's have John then. John.
Yeah.
John, tell me 3 things that you love doing apart from design.
Okay. So like I was really into sports when I was in school. So like I was in all the sports team there.
Yeah.
Other than that, I was into coin collection, like currency and coins and all.
Yeah.
And I also like doing magic, like a bit like cards and stuff. So like
Okay,
that's
great.
there.
Now tell me what does, if you have to pick one of these, which one would you pick? Sports, coin collection, magic?
Sports.
Sports,
for
okay.
sure.
Okay. What does sport make you feel?
So like sports helped me grow like in like physically and like in a mental place, because like once
Tell me
you're in
one
a
sport that you really like.
so like football and long jump both were there. So like football is a
So in
team
football,
sport
what
and
was
like
the position? Were you
the
forward?
goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. So you are the most important guy in the team.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you would save a goal, what kind of a feeling would you get?
So like it's a like great euphoria, because like it's a great relief, because like you saved something that like opponent could have got an edge on you.
Okay.
So like that's point that you scored and saved your team, like because you are literally the last line of defense. Like other like defenders also go above in like mid.
Guys, now listen to this. While we are doing what I'm doing is I'm also listening to John, the same like you are, but I'm listening for the verbs that he's using. He's using words like defend. He's using verbs like collect when he's collecting the ball. And incidentally, he also loves collecting coins. There's some synergy you will start finding in everything that he loves doing. And John, it'll all start distilling down to this fact that probably you would be maybe a goalkeeper in a way in whichever company you go to. You'll be that firefighter. When everything goes wrong, they'll come to you and they know that you are going to take care of things. Because how you do anything is how you do everything. You get my point what I'm trying to say? And what is the feeling that you feel when you save the goal? If it's that feeling of relief, you're in the business of relief, in relieving people. So John, give me an example of a really fun design project that you worked on in your education right now.
So like fun, I would say like I had like this project in the I think designabilities, like where we had to create a product on our own. So like I went with the mask, like where people could like like rather than covering the whole face, they would have a transparent like section which they can communicate through, because like
that's such a relief, right?
Not relief, like
I mean,
like,
it
because
was a relief
like
for me to buy that product, to have a product that's finally transparent and I don't have to hide my face.
yes, like some people talk through their faces and like body expression, so like rather than constraining them to the face mask, like they could use the the transparent part. But like for people who are like more introvert and don't like to show off their face that much, they can switch that transparent part to like an opaque part which that covers their face, so that they have that still have that secure like face covering.
And within this
instead of a mask.
process, which was your favorite part of the project? You know, like coming with the idea, researching.
Yeah, like coming up with the idea, like a face
The
mask that
execution?
could help both. Not execution that much, like the idea was the best part that I felt more.
Okay. So I want you guys, John, I want you to spend more time on thinking what is the emotion that you enjoy the most when you play sport, or when you collect coins and when you do things, because what you're seeking from the world, John, that is what you're going to give to the world as well. You know, as a designer, not everybody's quote unquote designer, not everybody's out there seeking the same thing. You know, there are people who like to sit in their own space and read a book. Those are the same people who would sit in a computer and design a logo in 12 hours. Then there are people who really want people around them all the time. They're the people who want to go out there and do research and do design research. There's no right or wrong. To find your space. John, you're a teammate. By being a sportsman, you are a guy who's a great team member. So why do you think in your CVs, you know, they ask you what did you do as, you know, in school, extracurricular, this, that, because they try to gauge this. I mean, unfortunately now everybody's a musician and a singer and a poet and a sportsman in their CVs. But you know what the point I'm trying to make. So pull out from that element of John something that you really love doing and apply it here. I'll take one more example. Let's say Karan. Hi, Karan. Karan's been caught. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Karan. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Karan, tell me two things you love doing apart from designing.
So I like to do cycling and I like swimming.
Okay, swimming and
And
cycling
play
are both.
football.
Okay, so swimming and cycling are both things that give you, I think, serotonin. It's a mood changer. Karan, you should pick up projects to relate to moods. You should pick up products to do with moods. So design packaging for a ice cream brand. You'll do really well because it changes moods. Or I mean, pick up the direct profession and do something for them. Do something for swimmers or do something for cyclists if you can. That's your space.
Yes,
Yeah, why I'm trying to tell you guys to do this is while you're students across the country, you know, there will be many ways where your faculties are going to guide you. I don't have to repeat any of that because they are the best at what they do there. What I'm trying to bring to you is a very different flavor so that you can remind yourself of your authenticity. Makes sense? You can say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Probably it's not resonating with a lot of you. Like, yes, you can type, it's fine. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So yeah, this, you can take a screenshot of this as well if you like. There are three types of designers in my experience, you know. There are designers on the left side who are designers of escape. These are people who go with the flow, who pick up inspiration randomly, who love exploring and experimenting. So if at any position in your life you feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, I feel confused, you know, like I don't have direction. There are people who have picked up a niche, they've picked up a specific job, you know, but I haven't. Don't worry, you're a dreamer. You're a guy who's going to bring in the novelty. You're the guy who's going to bring in the new, you know, the new technologies out there that you're going to dream them for people. On the right side, there could be a bunch of you who are these rational, you know, logic driven, structured. So if you're people who have your folders sorted in your files, you know, you have got phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 folders. You know, if you've got logo 1, logo 1_1, logo 2, 2_2, and everything saved like that, you know, and your emails are top notch clear and your recycle bin has been deleted often. And if you have enough space in your memory, in your phone and your desktop, you're on the right side. You know, you're also great designers and the world needs more of you than the first kind, because you are the ones who will ensure the world runs. You are the real world designers. You are the ones that brands will hire. You are the ones who will go top level and become design heads. You are the ones who will bring in people together and do amazing stuff. And there's going to be a bunch of you who are going to be in between, who will love dreaming, but who will also love executing, who will be this space of balance, what we call change. You're going to keep stranding left and right. Why I'm trying to tell you this is pick up your space and indulge in it, knowing that you're fine. You know, you're not wrong. Don't compare with each other. Don't be in this idea of templatizing your portfolios. Just today, I was in a design jury for another design school, and there were like about 24 students whose work we saw. And unfortunately, we start seeing, you know, there are things like, oh, I do UI UX. I'm a graphic designer. I do this, I do that. All portfolios start looking the same. We as people who want to hire want to look at more authentic versions of you when you come to apply. So this is my idea of sharing this slide with you. Take a screenshot of this exercise as well. You can do it later. This is what we call visual brand drivers. If you were a car, what car would you be? If you were a city, what city would you be? If you were a magazine, an animal, a watch, an action, a drink, a furniture, or a personality, which one would you be? You know? And when you start doing that, those collages start coming out. This is very different from a mood board that you set for your design process. This is something you're doing it for your own self. You start saying, hey, I think, you know what? I love Paris. Let me put Paris. No, that's not how you have to do this exercise. You might love Paris, but ask your friends, are you Paris if you were a city? Are you a city where people go to find love? Are you a city that stands for something? You know, if not, then don't put Paris there. Put other things. And it's not even funny how powerful this exercise is, because you'll start figuring out your own traits that you didn't know. You know, again, we could do separate sessions on these exercises. I wanted to just share tips and tricks with you to help find the authentic you out there. So yeah, indulge in either exploration or finding a niche. It's upon you basis which space are you in. Let's move on to even the idea of technology. Now that you're all at home, just some thoughts I want to share. Are you using technology more for entertainment, education, relationships, inspiration? Or are you just using it to gratify your needs and, you know, just chilling with it? Both are fine, but know your space. Build your space along that. Let me just, I think it's already, okay, this is another thing I wanted to share. This idea of yes and, okay. Now here's where we can again make it an interactive thing. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share a trick that we use, which I learned in Berlin, which is such a powerful trick that has changed my life in terms of being a designer in a creative space. And the second trick that I've learned from improv comedians. Okay, so I want, okay, Arushi, hi, can you unmute yourself? And Shreya, and let's have Shweta, Tushita, Arushi, and and Shreya. Can you guys unmute yourself and say hi?
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Okay, great. So now, guys, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to give a quick brief, and without thinking, you have to build an idea. Okay, all four of you. Okay, got it? And everybody is watching. Hundreds of people are watching. Hundreds of people are watching you. Okay, so I'm going to give you a brief, and you have to immediately give an idea. So we'll start with Shweta. Okay, without thinking at all, you have to give me an idea. Okay, and then we'll continue with all four of you. Okay. So Shweta, give me an idea of a new umbrella.
Make it of a solid color.
Huh?
Always a solid color.
So what's the idea there? It should be a solid color.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, Tushita, what I want you to do is use the word no but.
Okay.
To what Shweta said, and continue. So again, we'll repeat. Hey, Shweta, can you give me an idea of a new kind of an umbrella?
It has to be always a solid color.
Okay. Tushita?
Sir, could she please repeat what she said?
She said it has to be a...
वो मैंने भी try किया था ये पता नहीं
Okay.
कौन सा minister है जिसका नाम
किसी को तो mute कर दो यार. There's somebody try कर रहे हैं. Embarrassment ना हो जाए ये.
अरे है तो
viral video on Twitter. They can you help find out
सारा एक ही
this
scam
person?
है और कुछ नहीं है.
I'm trying to figure out Rishika.
Hey guys.
Rishika. Yeah, I muted her. I muted.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, Shweta, we'll start again. Can you give me an example of a great new design of an umbrella?
So it has to be of a solid color.
Okay. So no solid but transparent.
So you have to start with saying no, but, and then you give your idea.
Okay. Okay. No, but I think it should be transparent. That can cover a whole body, like that can be comfortable to cover our material also, whatever we carry.
Okay, Shreya, continue on that and say no, but. So we'll start again. Shweta, can you give me a great idea, please, for an umbrella?
It has to be of a solid color.
No, but I think it should be transparent that can cover our whole body and material, whatever we carry.
Shreya?
No, but I think that if an umbrella covers a whole body, like while we like pack it up, it would be very tough and not very convenient to keep. So I think the mobility of the umbrella is important, and making it transparent, I agree. And something
Okay. Arushi, continue. Unmute yourself first.
No, but I think, yeah, we have to like think about the mobility, but we also have to see how long it lasts. So it has to be something which is long lasting.
Okay, continue, Tisha. No, but.
Oh, no, but I think transparent is boring. So I guess some bright color.
John, continue on that.
No, but like the size and portability should matter.
Okay, Likita, continue.
No, but I think the color should be a little more ombre, suiting to moods of different people.
Okay. Kiran, continue.
No, but the color changes every time the water falls on it.
Okay, Himadri, continue. Unmute yourself. Himadri, you have to. Oh.
Yeah.
I think Himadri is not there. Okay. Any which way. So here's the point, right? Guys, this is exactly what happens in everyday life. Okay. So a person brings an idea on the table and the other person already has their own idea about the same project. Like you're all creative people. As soon as I said a new umbrella, two things woke up in your head. One is the creative guy, you know, who's thinking of ideas. And the other is the serial killer, who's judging everybody else. So the moment the first person said, Shweta said, solid colors, a lot of you were like, huh, solid colors, ye koi idea hai. Because along with your creative guy, there's also a destroyer inside you that woke up. And that destroyer is important to kill the ridiculously stupid ideas out there, yes. But don't let that killer come out so strong that you don't even listen to the other person. So no but is great if you are in the law industry. If you're a lawyer. Say, sir, इसने ऐसे किया, no, but उसने भी तो ऐसा किया था. No, but वो तो वहाँ पर law, you're designers. Your most of your intellectual property is not even yours. It is borrowed, oftentimes stolen. So now we'll change this exercise and I'm telling you what to do and you will see a big difference, okay? I'm going to change the brief. People are going to be the same, in the same sequence. And this time, instead of saying no but, we're going to say yes and. Yes and. Okay? We'll begin again. This time we'll begin with Tisha. Okay, Tisha, can you give me an idea of a washing machine, a new washing machine?
New silver color.
Okay.
Silver color.
A new silver color machine. Okay. And Shreya?
Okay, so it okay.
You have to start with yes and, Shreya.
I'm thinking what I can add.
Just say yes and then apne aap aa jayega.
Yes, and we can add this option of having these different heights to it so that it's more convenient to use.
Likita?
Yes, and we can also have it can also have an option where it will analyze the load and the weight of the clothes and automatically change its own setting.
Okay, now guys, here's the thing. When we say yes and, we have to appropriate the idea of the person who threw something at us. Okay. Now, for example, let me show you a conversation with me and Tisha again. Okay. Hey, hi Tisha. I'm thinking, what can we do with a new washing machine?
I think silver color would be attractive.
Oh, silver. Yeah, I think yes, man. Silver is great. You know why? Because silver is so premium. You know, like gold, silver, and we can also gold and bronze. We can also do gold and bronze. You know, these would be 3 premium washing machines that our brand can sell. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
So now you see what just happened. I built on an idea, which is silver. And I thought, where else silver is there? And I did an actual yes and versus just saying yes and. So what happens in this is you improvise on each other's ideas in a way that you take their idea, you pick the essence of it, and you give it a flavor that they themselves didn't see it earlier. You know, and then suddenly there's ownership that is of both the people, and the idea has gotten formed. Now, once again, we'll start with Likita this time. Likita, can you give me a new idea of a chair?
Yeah, we can have a chair which can be folded up and portable anywhere.
Kiran?
Chair which is comfortable.
Sorry guys, 1 second. Sorry guys, there was a quick call. Yeah, okay. So where were we?
Chair.
Okay, let's make it a little more complex. Chair to bahut hi ho gaya. Acha, let's look at refrigerator. Okay, let's get the faculties also involved. Hi Dev, I want to start. I want to design a new refrigerator. Can you give have any idea what we could do with that?
I mean, the refrigerators are quite general these days. What about a refrigerator which opens on your sensor? Like you just say open and it opens.
Yeah, I'd like Kshitij to chime in now, saying yes and.
I think sensors is a great idea. What if the sensors could also, add up the space? We could use sensors to kind of open it up to make it bigger or smaller. That would be something that.
Big round of applause. See, this is real yes and happening right now. So, Kshitij had no preconceived idea of his own that he forged here. What Kshitij did beautifully was take Dev's idea of a sensor, of a gesture, of something, and then he used that in a real sense to build a new idea. Now, this is not an exercise you should undermine at all, because the very subtle thing that I'm sharing this with you, which your faculties are just demonstrating for you as well, because they come from this space of playing, when they think of ideas, and this is what needs to get inculcated in all of us for us to. We have really a lot of power, and we have really a lot of weapons of killing also. So now here's the thing. They're like, oh, the world is not, valuing designers, because designers are killing each other's ideas. The moment designers start celebrating each other's ideas and building on each other, it'll be amazing. So this is a takeaway, yes and. So stop doing no buts, start doing yes and. Second part of it is, in an exercise, when you do brainstorms in a group, try this out. It's a physical space exercise where you sketch ideas. So what we do is, for example, we are designing toys, okay? So when we sketch ideas, I'm going to share my screen, and can we just do this one? Whiteboard, okay. So some of you know how to use a whiteboard. I want one of you, whoever knows how to do it, to sketch a random form there. Like any random form. Do you guys know how to sketch?
I don't think we're giving the act.
Sorry. You have to choose annotations there and sketch any random object. Can you guys see the screen? Is it working for you all?
I don't think
so. We can see the screen, but I don't think so. We have the permission to draw on the screen.
Oh, you can. You go up and you click on annotate in your view options. You go to view, annotate. Do you find it? Dev, do you find it?
So it's not there.
We don't have the access.
You see something saying Krishan is sharing his screen?
Yes.
There's an arrow there. Click on that arrow.
Yeah, in that we don't have that option. We don't have annotate.
Option for request remote control.
Ooh. Okay, Purvi is requesting remote control. Purvi, don't fiddle with my machine. I've given you the access. Now draw something. Okay, great. I'm not drawing it. See, this is magic. Purvi is doing wherever she is. Purvi, complete that form. Complete the form. Don't just
sir, I'm still not able to draw on screen.
Okay, let it be. I'll complete the form. Okay. Now this is the form for everybody else to see. This is a form. Now what I want, guys, this is going to happen now. Tushita, you're going to do this. Tushita is going to present, guys, an amazing toy that she's been working on for a while. And here's the sketch of that toy that Tushita has made. Tushita, please present us this idea.
So this may be a soft toy.
No, here's the thing. You have done it with full conviction. Tell it like it's your idea. ये सब जूरी में तो करते ही है ना, एक दूसरे का आइडिया लोग प्रेजेंट करते हैं और बोलते हैं मैंने किया था. तो अभी समझ लो इस बात को, ठीक है?
Okay. So this is one soft toy of one animal. Litika, can you guess which animal is this?
Great. Likita, just use yes and build on it.
Yeah, I think that's a duck, and it seems to be in the form of like it's just sitting around.
Likita, now we have to talk like we have designed that idea. Okay?
Yes, you see, this is a duck, and we have designed it in its natural state. Using your imagination, it's very obvious that you can see it's sitting and resting, and it's in its natural position, and that's what we want to make.
that now Tisha is going to tell us why kids are going to love it.
Because the material we have used is really, really soft, and like they are going to like really like it and like sleep with it. So the material is like really, really soft, the very soft material we have used. So that
So you said sleep with it. So it's a toy that kids sleep with.
yeah, you can like hold on to it.
Hang on. So it's the new teddy bear.
Yeah,
It's a teddy bear of 2021.
yeah.
Okay.
Teddy bear, but not a teddy bear. It's like
Okay,
a
Arushi is going to name this toy now. Arushi, what's this duck called?
I think the hugging duck.
The hugging duck. Great. Fantastic. Stop it. I'm stopping screen share. There you go. You know what happened just now, guys? You are all smiling like, hey, we made a hugging duck. It's amazing. You know, there's a duck cling. Look at Amir coming up with, you know, great ideas for a name. See, this is the power of designers. You know, we are so intuitive and we can improvise on each other's ideas. We can immediately from a random abstract form look at it as a soft toy. Oh, this is a duck. Then somebody else gives it a name. Somebody else. This is going to happen in your design process in any job wherever you go. You are not going to do the entire project like you do in your design school. In your design school, you say, okay, today I'm going to do research. Then I will only do the sketches. Then I'll only do the concepts. Then I'll only do the prototyping. Then I'll only show it to my professor and do iterations. Then finally, I'll only brand it, name it, make a website for it, Instagram, and everything I've done. It never happens like that in the real world. There are roles you play. So you will be at one point where somebody else has already designed a chair at IKEA and you're working and you're like, I don't like this chair. Then, okay, don't work there, then leave. The other way is, oh, great design. Now what can I add on it? Where is the value that I can add on it? So now, right now, what happened? Just now, we had a bunch of creative people who were so fluid that they picked roles that were given to them and did it beautifully. Whether it's storytelling, whether it's ideating, whether it's product design, so on and so forth. So you see, crazy ideas come from abstraction. So abstraction is the seed of imagination. So whenever you think you're running out of ideas, draw a random abstract shape on a piece of paper and think, if that would be a washing machine, what would it be? So now that I gave you an example that we have to do a toy, you guys looked at it as a toy. Now I said, okay, here's the same form. Now, and with this, we'll come to an end of our session today. Shreya, can you tell us what does this washing machine that you drew do? Unmute yourself, please, Shreya.
So, sorry. So you mean this is a washing machine?
Yeah, this is the washing machine you drew, Shreya. You drew this washing machine. Please present it to us.
So this washing machine is made thinking about functionality. So what we can do, what it is designed for is that the clothes which we have to put in the washing machine can be kept on the left side where there's a place to keep a basket, and we can load the washing machine from the top. So it's very systematic.
Okay, great. Tushita, can you add something to that? Now you can forget the sketch. She just said for functionality. We put the clothes on one side and we open it from the top. Something. Tushita, add on something to that.
We can control it from the top. That will be easier for us,
okay,
for the consumer.
Okay. Now I'll finish this. I'll say, okay, you know what? You can change the shape of this washing machine. You know how you have those curtains, things that can bend one way or the other. So as per the shape of your house, you can put it in any side. For that matter, you can make it a cylindrical form, and you can maybe make a laundry basket out of it. Or maybe we have a laundry basket that becomes a washing machine when needed. So why should I have a laundry basket in my house and a washing machine in my house if they're going to both store clothes as well? So I'll just put my clothes in a thing that is the washing machine, that is also the laundry basket. And when not, it could stem out to become a hugging duck. Thank you so much, guys. That was me, Krishan Jagota. Thank you. That was my time. I'm so happy always interacting with young creative humans like you all. And I hope today's session was in some way inspiring to all of you. Last few minutes from faculties and all of you all, if you want to say something.
Thanks, Krishan.
It was amazing.
So yeah, it's always been a pleasure, pleasure to call Krishan, also a pressure sometimes. And because he is difficult to find sometimes. But yeah, you should go and check on his Instagram, the really interesting things he's been doing. And yeah, what all the conversations we had, and quite a lined up thinking. I think students, if you have, or faculties, if you have any questions or anything to ask, please ask, since we have a few minutes left.
So, I don't think so I should be asking this. Like, I know how you did the first trick, but I think I know how you did the second trick. I'm not sure. I want to know how
great,
how you
great.
did the second trick.
See, the thing is, I'm happy to share that. Can you keep a secret, guys? Huh? Can you guys keep it a secret?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you insist.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can I. Okay.
Great.
I mean, if you have guesses, you can DM me on Instagram, and I'm happy.
I know for sure how you did the first one, but I don't know how you did the second one. I know for
When
sure.
you're a
how
part
you
of this side, you should know you have to keep quiet. Okay. Any other question? I like how of the entire session, the only conversation came out was with magic. Any other question to do with anything else? Or any comments? Anything? You can talk now, guys. I'm done talking for an hour. Thank you, Himadri.
Or do a magic workshop. It will really help.
Okay, so there's a workshop actually which I've conducted on magic and storytelling, which is again to do with when you are. What year are you guys in right now?
They all are in first foundation.
Foundation.
अभी तो बच्चे हैं सारे. मैं तो इनको ऐसा ज्ञान दे रहा हूँ जो फाइनल ईयर वालों को देना होता है. Damn,
Kishan.
already मिल गया इतना कुछ. हाँ जी sir.
Kishan, can I say something?
Please do, please do.
Amazing this thing. I mean, you have the quality and excellent orator, continuously speaking without stopping, and excellent capacity. You have the capacity to bring the audience. Okay, always there. I appreciate that, and fantastic participation it is. Okay, thank you, Kishan.
Thank you so much. Coming from you and with your experience, I'm so happy to hear that.
I'm not experienced. I'm still learning. Today I learned so many things from you.
That is you being humble, and I mean, there's so much.
I don't know anything. I'm an artist. I don't know how to draw even.
And I knew
Come
nothing.
on.
I thought I knew everything. Now that I know something, I know there's a lot to be known. And now that I've known everything, I come to this humble acceptance that I know nothing. And that's Kunal sir for you there.
Thank you.
Any students? We'll have 2-3 students talk. Anything. You can say, wow.
But there is a complaint also, no? Question.
Yeah.
कल से ये magic बोलेंगे दिखाओ क्लास में हम क्या करें?
Yeah, I mean, see, design is magic.
2-3 से भेजना पड़ेगा.
Yeah, or design is magic. So, I mean, if you guys really want to learn a magic trick, maybe I'll show you a product design actually, which is an amazing.
I'll give them your medallion address.
No, don't come. It's pandemic. Stay home. Stay home. So this is something a German scientist had designed. Okay, here's where. Hey, somebody had said a card at the beginning. What card was that? Which we
Eight.
Before that.
Clubs.
Before that.
K.
No, before that it was king. King. It was king.
King of Hearts. King of Hearts. Yes,
Oh,
I'm not
okay. I have a king of diamonds here. Doesn't matter. I'm going to put it back. Guys, do not blink at all. Okay, if you blink, you will miss it. I'm going to use this back inside this. अब जिसको मैजिक आता है वो अभी चुप रहना, तो बाकी लोगों को देखना देना. Put it back inside, and I'm going to click, and you'll see that there is no card anymore. It's vanished completely. There is nothing inside. All of this is product design. I know किसी ने सोचा कि ऐसा कुछ हो कि पूरा deck कैसे गायब हो जाए, you know, and it's possible. So you should think about what is the magic you want to
It's
bring.
a nice trick, sir.
No.
So that's why it's called magic trick.
और ट्रिक के साथ you also tell आप कैसे कर रहे हो.
बहुत मेहनत से, बहुत ज्यादा प्यार से, फुल पैशन के साथ, पूरे दिल से कर रहा हूँ. कैसे कर रहा हूँ वही बता रहा हूँ मैं. बहुत मेहनत से कर रहा हूँ, प्यार से कर रहा हूँ, you know, पैशन कर रहा हूँ. मंडे को वर्किंग डे पे भी दोपहर को टाइम निकाल के कर रहा हूँ. ऐसे करना. आप भी ऐसे करना जो भी आप करो. Okay, I think we are good, and we've heard from people. There's so many messages that have come. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you,
everyone.
Christian.
And Christian.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure
We
being
can
here.
take a selfie now. Can we have a quick video on for people, and I'll take a selfie for my social media.
Yeah.
जिसको आना है Instagram पे वही आए please. जिसको नहीं आना you can go.
You can follow Christian
Yeah,
on
my Instagram handle is. Somebody asked me for my Instagram handle. I'll do that.
Should I drop it? Acha, you drop it.
Okay, I'm taking a selfie. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure. Goodbye. Have a great time.
Thank
See
you
all
very
soon.
much.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Monday I'll see you in person.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
you,
God,
Krishna.
Dave. Bye.
Bye.